Do you like surprises? Has anyone ever had a really big surprise? I have to admit, I'm too much of a planner to really enjoy big surprises, but small ones are nice. As I think about big surprises, our Bible story today is definitely a big surprise. Early in the morning, on the Sunday after Jesus was crucified, two women went to the grave where Jesus had been buried. When they arrived, the stone was rolled away from the tomb, and when they entered, Jesus' body wasn't there. While they were wondering about this, suddenly two men in gleaming clothes appeared and stood beside them and said, "Why do you look for the living among the dead? He is not here. He has risen." And then the angels reminded them, "Don't you remember he said he would be crucified and on the third day raised again?" And then they remembered. So Mary Magdalene and Joanna and Mary, the mother of James, and all the others with them went to tell this to the disciples. I can imagine they were really surprised. Can you imagine? They thought their best friend, their teacher, their savior had been dead for 3 days, and then, surprise, he's alive! That is quite a surprise. There's a big word that we're talking about today. It's resurrection. It means Jesus is alive again, and Jesus is not dead anymore. We often say he has risen, and that does mean the same thing, but I don't want you to think that he has risen like he just got up out of bed. No, he was dead, and now he's alive again. He was resurrected. There are a lot of different symbols that we use at Easter time that remind us about this big surprise of resurrection and the new life that Christ brings for each of us. We don't expect candy to come out of eggs, but at Easter, it does. We don't expect beautiful butterflies to come out of dead-looking cocoons, but they do. We don't expect beautiful flowers to blossom out of old, dead-looking bulbs, but they do. We don't expect dead people who are buried in tombs with giant rocks rolled in front to be alive, but on Easter, Jesus was. This is a fantastic story of a great surprise that continues to remind us that God is always with us, and God is even more powerful than death. Today is a celebration with good news to go and tell everyone. It's a happy surprise that Jesus is alive.